Welcome to Wild Chakra Yoga. I invite you to listen to yourself. Learn enough about the foundations of yoga that you can use these foundations to build upon and explore within. To root yourself more deeply, you must have the basic freedom within your body to bend and to lift and to strive in certain ways. However, the freedom you will find when you allow your mind to follow your spirit is incomparable. Feel the wild flowing spirit that moves through you. I've been practicing yoga for 25 years. I am not the most flexible, the strongest, or charismatic, perhaps. I live a really happy life. I'm healthy. I'm alive. I can push edges that, quite frankly, many people my age cannot. I'd like to invite you into how I experience the yoga of my body. Yoga is guidance into health through fear. When you begin to move your body in ways that are more alive, you're not just more than you used to be. You're within. You are entering your body more deeply. At first, it's very helpful to be prescriptive. Focus on this pose. Embody this challenge that someone else shows you that there's consistency to. A lot of people do this and it works on a very regular basis. But over time, it's nice to be unleashed. Once you've established basic forms and a certain clear foundation of strength, it is very beneficial to enter a deeper dance. You're turning poses and the sequences of poses, shifting from a cage, from allowing the structure of your practice to be a cage and turning it into a lattice, finding new ways to move between different places, different goals that other people have set, that you've rested in. When you do not keep growing in your practice, it ossifies. You will lose the motivation to practice. There is something to finding your edge. You can find it in so many different places. It can be in a strictly difficult challenge that perhaps you never thought you could embrace, or perhaps many people cannot take on. But it can also be in the levels of subtlety you experience within your body, the levels of patience you have to stay with feelings that are hard to feel. Underneath the lessons that you may consider to be basic, how to hold your feet, how to breathe a deep breath into the tension you feel, the memorization of a sequence of poses, the remembrance of guidance a teacher gave you about what you might need to look out for. You keep making the same basic mistake. Underneath all this is a fear that you need to get in touch with. It's the fear of your own wildness. It's the fear of your own power. You are a creature. You live in this incredible body, and dare I say, most human beings, certainly most of you that are likely to be watching this, have grown up in a culture that disempowers your body, de-emphasizes it, tells you to sit still, think about other things, do this kind of work that leaves you out of touch, that leaves you numb. You're not just weaker, you're number because your body wants to move. And when you begin to give your body more and more permission, not just to move, but to show you how it wants to move, you unavoidably come into contact with the creature underneath it all. Make no mistake, if you stay within strict patterns that many other people follow, you will not meet this creature, at least not in a way that is as raw and deep as the way you will if you begin to give your body both the strength and the permission to explore how it wants to move. The gift of the mat, the gift of the mat is to give you a focus. There is an incredible gift in this restraint. The restraint of going deep into your potential within a limited amount of space. If we limit the space, you have to become increasingly more curious about what is it possible to do right here. And this is where I invite you to rest. Once you have learned the basic foundations, once you have a fundamental level of confidence in your ability to take care of the crucial tensions in your body, explore. Be curious about what you are capable of. Push your edge. And if you get stuck, find a hidden way around and through the challenge that seems insurmountable. Don't go right at a mental image of what is possible. Explore, come close to it, find out how close you can get to your goal and see what else you can do, because what else may well be someone else's goal. There is so much value in so many ways that your body can move. And as you cherish exactly where you are, you will find the way to best appreciate your current state of health. The best way to grow and advance your state of health is to find the joy and appreciation in exactly where you are. To dive deep into your potential as you are and learn to be present with it. The joy that begins to flow, the sense of majesty and power that you will embrace in a simple walk up the stairs is available to everyone. Everyone. The only reason you aren't feeling it is because you are likely thriving without thriving. What I mean is that the ways in which your body is alive and powerful and majestic, you are probably overlooking. So by not aligning your awareness with the ways your body is already quite a gift, you lose the chance to unite these forces of your mind and your body. The gift of spirit is to show you where this unity resides. As you learn to feel spiritual resonance, you will begin to stay. You stay because you want to. The sense of presence, of resonance in your body begins to unite with how you move. You learn, if you move in one way, you lose the presence. And if you stay still and move at a slower pace or even a more powerful pace, lo and behold, the resonance deepens. This is frightening. It's frightening to give this power to something that actually already exists. You're being welcomed into your potential, while at the same time being told your potential is limited by forces that you don't yet understand. I invite you to accept before you understand. Accept that spirit is showing you how your mind and your body can unite, based in exactly where you feel it. As soon as you begin to get a glimmer of the unleashing of your spiritual resonance, follow it. You can't follow it if you are too addicted to a strict routine. If your mind is consistently drawing you to adhere to conform to align with a strict routine, you will not be free to make a choice that your spirit may prefer. Your spirit likes the opportunity to be unique in this moment. Often, that means staying still for a little longer, being still. And in your stillness, you breathe more deeply. And so lo and behold, you find you're not still. You are moving deeper into spirit. And as you do, a new wave of awareness will unveil itself. You're still for a while, you breathe in a way that deepens your spirit, and then the spirit tickles you a little when it's ready and shows you a new way to move. A new way to move. Make no mistake, a shift in pace can make a world of difference. If you are moving at a pace that is not correct for you, you will immediately be inhibited from going deeper into what is actually correct for you. It's better to be still. It's better to be still. How many people are suffering through judgment of themselves because they are trying to move in a way that is not actually good for their spirit? It's mental. You have a mental conformity to a way of movement that, do you even know where it came from? Someone told you it's the way to move. You see someone moving that way and you like something about it. This is valuable, undoubtedly, but it's only a hint. If you measure yourself against this potential, you may be losing the ways in which you are already thriving. The spiritual truth in this is beautiful to behold. You are already thriving. You want to go deeper? You want to be healthier? Learn to believe it.